Hey my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Willeke, but I also go by Go White on all of my socials, and from today onwards I am back on YouTube after my 8-month break. So first of all, this is my first ever face cam video. I have revealed my face before on social media, but never on my channel actually. So bear with me if I don't always look at the camera or if I'm looking around a lot, as I am very nervous. But in today's video, I want to share where I've been and what you can expect from me now that I'm back. I will have several chapters in this video, so if you lovelies want to see something specific or are hoping that something specific will be discussed, you can go to that chapter immediately, or if you want to, you can watch the whole video. But first, where have I been for 8 months? So 8 months ago, I announced that I would take a break for a month to work on my health and fix my game, as I was getting a burnout and not feeling great while my game was very glitchy due to the for rent issues as well as my huge mods folder. I had about 390 gigabyte of custom content and mods in my game at that point, which I definitely was not fully using. Therefore, I decided to go through every single piece of custom content and delete what I wasn't using or did not want to have in my game anymore. This took me until somewhere in September, as it does not only take ages to go through thousands and thousands of individual files, but as you may expect, it is also very boring. While checking my mods folder, I did not play The Sims, I did not build anything, I did not create any Sims. So I am now getting back into The Sims after months of not playing, but during my break I was playing some other games as a way of getting through all the CC, which is also why it took a little bit longer to sort everything out. I still have all my posters to check, but I am ready to create content again. I have so many ideas and so many things I want to create and showcase that I feel with the new pack coming up, now is the right time to come back to YouTube. So I'm going through each type of video and share if and when it will return on my channel. For my personal life, I have a few changes. So by the time I took my break, I had just adopted a little kitten. And now since about a few weeks ago, somewhere in around mid-August, we adopted another kitten as we noticed our first kitten, Obi, was a little bit lonely. So we now have two kittens. I will post the picture on the screen as well, but I also share some pictures on my Twitter. We now have a second kitten called Numa. So we have a boy and a girl. They have been getting so much along. They are very cute together. We love each of them. They sometimes are a little bit energetic and take up some energy because they're both kittens. Obi is 11 months old now and Numa is 4 months. But this is one of the changes in my personal life that we are very excited about and that we would not be able to would that we would not change. So that's a little bit of the updates of where I've been, what has been happening to me, and now let's get into each type of video. Growing Not So Berry Together is of course the Lexi challenge I started playing after I initially took a very long break from YouTube that was more than 2 years. It's a series that I love, it's very dear to my heart, and I have so much fun filming it. But by the time that I took my break, I was unable to play through that family, I wasn't able to travel, it was crashing a lot, it was lagging a lot due to the corrupted save file bug that was introduced with For Rent. Now that we have had several bug fixes and my mods folder is a lot smaller, the issues seem to be solved. It seems to be working, but I need a bit of time to be 100% sure, as I really want to film this family and I don't want to have any issues during filming. So I will bring back the Berry family and go through all 10 generations, because when we had left off, we had just finished Ruby's Gen for 95%. We were ready to dive into Generation 3 with Opal, who is currently still a toddler. In the beginning of this year, I did ask in a poll whether you lovelies wanted me to do a time jump or focus on her from toddler onwards or showcase the lives of the siblings. And you lovelies actually asked me to showcase the lives of the siblings, having a few episodes on each one of them. So I will film these as Generation 2.5, and as it does take a bit of time for me to check the series, make sure everything is working, but also do the storytelling, I have decided to bring the series back in January 2025. This way I have more time to fully test whether the save file is working, create the story for each sibling, film some machinima scenes, and set up everything for Opal's takeover as our Gen 3 heir. So for Whimsy Stories, which is of course the second legacy challenge I have on my channel, I introduced it last November as a legacy challenge next to Not So Berry. So we had two families that we were focusing on instead of just the berries. In this series, I focus on the story of Isabel and how she is meeting her fiance, how she's building up her family with him. And so far, we have had, I don't think, more than 12 episodes. So this series is one that I find very adorable. I love the family. I love the story that we've been building up with Reina, with Walter, and with all the other small side characters. So I am going to focus a lot more on them. I'm going to focus a lot more on the story that I was telling, as I felt that this was lacking a bit in the last few episodes. Also, it had to do with the burnout I was facing, but I have now really thought about the story and have a whole new passion regarding this series. So as we go through each of the generations, expect a lot more in terms of the story and how everything is relating to each other. So this series, when I filmed it, it did not have the same issues as Growing Not So Very Together. It is a lot easier for me to bring back. It didn't have the corrupted save file. It didn't have the filming issues. So I will be bringing it back by the end of November, maybe the beginning of December, but it will be there at least around that time. This is just to give myself a little bit of time to film the story, to really work on the vision that I have, and to do this series justice. So it will be brought back, but in about a month, 1.5 months time. So if I'm not bringing my two main series back immediately, what is the type of content that I will be focusing up for the next coming weeks? Well, let me tell you. So as we are currently in October, which is also known as the spooky month due to Halloween, I am starting a small series focused on occult gameplay, which will incorporate the new expansion Life and Death, for which I'm so excited. I will be doing the Not So Human challenge, which was created by Tilsey last year. She's been doing her own series on this, so make sure you watch it as it has been very story driven and very amazing. For the past few weeks, I've been setting up the family that I want to play with for this series and the backstory for our main character by actually playing through the game, filming the intro machinima, setting up all the dynamics, and I cannot wait to start this series as I've not really incorporated code gameplay into my channel, which is actually weird as I am a huge fantasy and science fiction nerd. So I think this challenge does not only perfectly fit with the occult gameplay, but also the story that I've been writing for weeks now. I think it's going to be amazing to also have very heavily tie-ins with the Life and Death expansion. So keep an eye out on the first episode. I am planning to launch this on October 27th, which is next week Sunday. So I hope you lovelies are excited to meet this family. So before my break, besides Growing Not So Very Together and Whimsy Stories, I did a lot of creative sim videos. I did build videos where I was building either with custom content or doing specific pack challenges. I will continue to do these. These will also be the first videos that will come back to my channel. But as you lovelies know, or if you're familiar with my channel for a longer time, I am a lover of alpha custom content. I love the look of it. I use it very, very heavily in my series. But with the create the sim, with the build videos, I will keep a mix of Maxis friendly content and alpha custom content, so everybody will have a video that is up to their liking. For the video with custom content, I will try to create lists of what I am using in that video, but this will probably take a few weeks after the video is created because this is not always easy to gather and I have to individually link to each item on the Tumblr post. So I will post it on the community tab once this list is released. For any non-custom content video where I create CC-free sims or CC-free builds, I will upload these immediately to the gallery for you lovely so you have access immediately and can use it in your own game. I will also be doing mod reviews and custom content shopping, which I will bring more often to the channel. I'm expecting to do this on a monthly basis. And in these cases, I will immediately post the list of the custom content used, so you lovelies have access, as it's easier for me to create the list of what I'm downloading or what I'm reviewing as I create the video. with any videos where I share my opinion. So think about the mod reviews that I'm planning, the custom content shopping, but also pack reviews. I will be doing a review of the Life and Death expansion pack. I will have a face cam camera, or I will have a face cam on, so you lovelies can also see the expressions on my face. You can see what I'm thinking instead of just hearing it in my voice. But for any Create a Sim build video or any of my Let's Play series, I won't have face cam on to keep the focus on the content I'm creating. So these are, besides the 3 series that I will be planning on bringing back, these are the type of content that you lovelies will also be seeing on the channel. So now, when can you expect this type of content? Let's head right in. So now that you lovelies know what to expect from me in the future on this channel, I take it you also want to know when you can expect the content. So I want to upload on a weekly basis on Tuesday, Friday and Sunday. This used to be Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, but I think the Tuesday is a better fit. So just like before, I will have 3 videos a week. I won't promise 100% consistency each week, but I will stick to this schedule as much as possible. On Tuesdays, you can expect a random video in the category of Create a Sim, building, a mod review, CC shopping, or pack review. On Fridays, you can either expect a random video, or once I bring each of the Let's Play series back, a Let's Play episode. And on Sunday, I will also upload a Let's Play episode. So this will firstly be Not So Human, but once all of my other series are back, I will rotate them so you don't have to wait 1 or 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks for a new episode. And to showcase you lovelies what you can expect each week, which series will be airing, I will upload a weekly schedule on Monday with my planning for that specific week on the community tab, and also let you lovelies know when I'm on holiday or sick in case this influences the content for that week. So for this month, as mentioned, my content will be heavily focused on occult, spooky or Halloween type of content, but from November onwards the focus will be more open. So we'll have some family gameplay, I will have some spookiness, some occult, some mod reviews that focus on specific things. So also let me know if there's any preference or anything that you specifically want to see in the comments down below, and I can film this for you lovelies. I will also try to regularly upload on my socials, so think about TikTok videos, YouTube shorts, Instagram posts, messages on X and Blue Sky with sneak peeks, live updates, pictures of my cats. So if you don't follow me on my socials and do want to see those, I will have them listed in the description down below for you lovelies to check them out. And with that, I hope you lovelies are excited that I'm back and are excited for what's to come. I apologize if your favorite series does not come back immediately, but I do promise that I will bring them slowly back onto the channel. So let me know in the comments down below what you are most looking forward to, as well as any suggestions for any content you want me to put out. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do so you don't miss out on any new videos I will post, and I will see you lovelies in the next one.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me, and he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time.